Hi there. Thanks for joining me today as I make this gorgeous prosciutto and Gruyere stuffed chicken breast. Now, I came up with this when I was at a luncheon with some coworkers, and one of my coworkers mentioned something similar to this, but my mind just took off. And so here we have a, um, a great dish that's a flattened chicken breast covered with Italian seasonings, rolled up around the prosciutto and Gruyere, baked under a blanket of vodka sauce and garnished with fresh basil. If you think about it, it's sort of an Italian version of a chicken cordon bleu. Now, why should you try this? Well, because we're always looking for new ways to cook chicken. Something just a little bit more exciting. These look fancy, but they're really not complicated at all. And they could totally be done up ahead of time and then cooked when you get home from work. I love that kind of thing. Okay, so here we go. Here are the ingredients you'll need. You can refer back to this at the end, or you can visit the blog for a printable recipe that you could take to the grocery store. Let's get started. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 400 degrees. I'm going to split or slice open my chicken breast almost to the other side, but not quite. Kind of like I'm butterflying them. I'm going to lie them flat and pound them out flatly as evenly as I can. Pounding out the chicken in my house is a great job to let the kids help with. I just cover them with a sheet of plastic wrap and give them the meat pounder and let them go at it. I'm going to season the chicken liberally with spices. I'm going to go a little easier on the salt because we're going to have a lot of salt in the prosciutto, and some cheeses are fairly salty, but I'm going to go heavier on the other seasonings, such as black pepper and Italian seasoning. I'm going to cut my Gruyere into kind of like logs, and then roll the prosciutto around a piece of Gruyere, and then place each one of these little packets at the end of one of the chicken breast. So here are our little rolled up cheese and Gruyere rolls, and then I'm going to place it at the end of the chicken. I'm going to roll the chicken breast around the prosciutto and Gruyere and secure it with toothpicks. You may also choose to season up the outside of the meat if you'd like. Now, let those hang out a little while you're getting your pan ready. I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil to a heavy skillet. Once my olive oil is really hot, I'm going to carefully add the chicken breast. They should start sizzling immediately. If they don't, your oil is not hot enough. Once you place the chicken down, don't attempt to move them. Just let them hang out and get a nice sear on them. They're going to release once they get to a beautiful golden brown color. So here are my chicken breasts getting seared on one side. While that's happening, I'm going to season the outside of the chicken: salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, and garlic powder. I really didn't measure any of this, just season it up really nicely. Using my long-handled kitchen tongs, which to me are indispensable, turn the chicken to get a good sear on all the different sides. Then remove them from the heat. Now just a note, your chicken is not cooked yet, it's just seared on the outside. Over the chicken, I'm going to add some prepared vodka sauce. I added about half of a jar of prepared vodka sauce over the top of my chicken breast. I'm going to insert a digital thermometer into the middle of the thickest breast I have, and then I'm going to pop them into the oven until they reach 160 degrees. Now, I love my digital thermometer because it takes all the guesswork out of cooking. I certainly don't want my chicken to be undercooked because I don't want anyone to get sick, but I also don't want overcooked, dry, tough chicken. So when I do the digital thermometer, I can set it 160. When it's ready, it will start beeping, and that frees me up to do all sorts of other things so I can really have perfectly cooked meat and not have to worry about it. This took about 20 minutes for my chicken. Let's see. After that, I'm going to allow the chicken to rest for at least 5 minutes or so. You can see that Gruyere is going to start just kind of oozing out. Oh my gosh, the smell is going to be fabulous. Now, while it's resting, I'm going to freshly chop some basil ribbons. Again, this is a great job at my house for little kids. I mean, it doesn't matter if they're all perfect, right? And then after it's rested, I'm going to slice the chicken breast into thick pinwheels and kind of fan them out and I'm going to serve them with a little of that extra sauce that's in the bottom of the pan and some fresh basil ribbons, and it's going to be just gorgeous. The meat will be juicy and tender. You get the pop of unexpected flavor and texture in the middle from the prosciutto and the Gruyere and all that yummy sauce. And you can serve this with veggies on the side or pasta. You choose. You have fun with your food. And I hope you'll give this a try, and I hope you'll enjoy it as much as my family did. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.